Hello children, welcome back to our online classes once more. Today we are going to begin with the poem Rain on the Roof by Coates Kinney, poem number 3. That is from your book Beehive. Coates Kinney, November 24, 1826 to January 25, 1904 was an American lawyer, politician, journalist, and also a very good poet. So I'm going to read out the stanzas and take you through the lines one by one. So let us begin. Stanza 1. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. It happens to be a rainy night, and in the rainy night, we become very emotional. Especially rains have got this kind of healing power. It makes us emotional, and it is also an instrument of fond memories. So rainy season, rainy nights are always very close to our hearts. When the humid shadows hover, when the humid means full of water, humid shadows here means the clouds. When the clouds full of water, they appear to be like shadows. They hover. Hover means they move over all the starry spheres. Spheres means the areas. Over all the starry areas, here it is the sky. They move over the sky. They move in the sky. And the melancholy darkness. When it becomes cloudy, at that time, the whole weather becomes very damp, very sad. Outside, when there is no light, it becomes very sad. We feel very depressing when there is no light outside. So melancholy means very sad and depressing darkness. Okay. Gently weeps in rainy tears. Gently weeps means it brings down the rains from the heaven. It weeps, it starts weeping. The cloudy sky, the clouds, they start weeping in the darkness, in the dark weather, they start weeping. And when they start weeping, what a bliss to press the pillow. What a bliss, what a happiness it is to press the pillow. Bliss here means happiness. To press the pillow. You love to cuddle, to hold a pillow of a cottage chamber bed, of a big cottage chamber bed, and lie listening. You want to lie holding the pillow to the patter, to the sound of the soft rain overhead. So here in the first stanza, I have given you the meaning of every line. Now, actually, the whole weather is very damp, is very melancholic. And in this melancholy, the poet is feeling very sad, very low. Darkness has a negative, sad meaning. And the poet is also no exception to the rule. The darkness around him has a sad effect on him. He becomes reflective, and the rains also start reflecting his emotions. It looks like the tears are falling from human eyes. Right? So we move on. Here I have got the meanings for you. You can go through the meanings once the lecture is over. Now I am going to the second stanza. I am going to the second stanza now. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into busy being start. And 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. My dear children, every tinkle, the raindrops sound like music. The tinkle means the sound of any particular soft sound of any musical instrument. So every small sound of the rain sounds like a music. On the shingles means on the construction as they fall on the roof. The shingles means square blocks of the roof. The rain makes a beautiful music as they fall on the roof. Has an echo in the heart. The similar music is going on in the heart too. Outside it is dark. The pitter patter of the rain is there. The sky is full of heavy rain clouds. It has a kind of magical effect in the heart too. And 1,000 dreamy fancies means here the imagination. The imaginations are not imagination anymore. When the 1,000 raindrops fall on the roof, and as the poet is staring at the 1,000 raindrops on the roof, those 1,000 raindrops suddenly become real memories. They become alive with memories. And what happens? And 1,000 recollections. So once the 1,000 raindrops become alive in front of the poet in his mind, so it is as if everything is happening all real before his eyes. His memories flash back in a lovely patchwork by becoming joined with each other. And 1,000 recollections means the memories, the past memories, the sweet, bitter memories, they all join together, they stitch together, weave their air threads. Air threads means the raindrops into woof, into a beautiful patchwork. As I listen to the patter, as the poet listens to the pitter patter of the rain on the roof. Moving to the third stanza. I have got all the meanings here. So once if you are not able to follow my lecture, you can go through the meaning also. Stanza 3. Now in memory comes my mother as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers ere she left them till the dawn. So this is a repetition, please excuse. Now in memory comes my mother as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Now see, so beautifully the poet is alive. So beautifully the poet is alive with the memories. Now he brings his first memory becomes very, very vivid. Very, very vivid means very clear. Our first childhood memories, they sometimes become alive in our minds too. So the first memories of the poet suddenly becomes very clear as he remembers many years back how his mother used to leave them alone in their bedroom before she went to her room. She used to be there in their bedroom as she used in the years agone. Agone means past. The years that are gone now, she used to be there with them to regard the darling dreamers, to look upon the darling dreamers. Who are the darling dreamers? The poet and his brothers and sisters. To regard means to consider, to think about the darling dreamers who were sleeping on the bed at that time when their mother used to softly come inside the room. She left them till the dawn. Before, means before she left them till the dawn. She knew that she will not be able to see them till the dawn. Oh, how I feel her fond look on me. The poet is so alive, so nostalgic, so much emotional suddenly that he could feel her fond look on him as he was listening. List means listening to this refrain. Refrain means the chorus, the music which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. As the poet was listening to this refrain, the continuous repeated song or repeated music of the rain, which is now playing upon the roof by the patter of the rain. So he is fondly thinking about his mother. Now please take your pen and paper out. I will be discussing the figures of speech. The figures of speech in this poem is mainly visual imagery, alliteration, onomatopoeia, hyperbole and personification. So here visual imagery means the words that create a kind of picture in our minds. Here visual imagery is the first line. In this is second line. Here we have the line. I am just taking you to the line in the first stanza. Stanza 2, stanza 1. Let us go to stanza 1. Yeah. When the humid shadows hover. So this is imagery. Hover means move. This is imagery. When the humid shadows hover. Imagery. Starry spheres. Alliteration. Alliteration means repetition of the same consonant sound. S is a consonant sound. SS is repeated. Similarly, we have a few more. That is, press the pillow is another example of alliteration. Then we have onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is the sound word. Sound word, patter, echo, they are all sound words. Patter of the rain or pitter patter of the rain. So these are all sound words. Echo of the heart, echo in the heart. So that is also a sound word. Then we move on to thousand recollections. Now see in stanza 3, no, in stanza 2 we have thousand recollections here and 1,000 dreamy fancies. Before this we have this line, has an echo in the heart. Echo is also onomatopoeia. Any sound word is an onomatopoeia. So 1,000 recollections and 1,000 dream fancies. So these both are examples of hyperbole. Hyperbole means exaggeration. 1,000 dreamy fancies. Like supposing any kind of example I am sharing with you, example of exaggeration. You talk 19 to the dozen, means talking a lot. Okay, supposing if it is like I have told you 1,000 times. So a person cannot talk or person cannot tell 1,000 times something. So when we are exaggerating something, it is an example of hyperbole. So 1,000 dreamy fancies, 1,000 recollections is an example of hyperbole. So we are now moving on to the last one, that is personification. Weave, yeah. So weave their air threads into, where is that line gone? Yeah. Weave their air threads. Personification means any example of human quality. So here weaving there, T-H-E-I-R, weaving there is a human quality expressed. So here this is an example of personification. And the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. And the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. See here, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in. So weeping is a human quality. Melancholy is also human feeling. So both these lines are examples of personification. So this is all for the poem today. I hope you have